to work today. We actually had a full complement of 15 players, hitting and grinding, trying to prepare for the toe-to-toe battle that will resume tomorrow night at 8:30.
Baseball Mike was here.
Yeah. They had the baby girl yesterday, so he's rushing back right now. Spent some time with family. He's here.
Considering all the how do you think LeBron will benefit from him considering your team?
I never ask him if he's tired or if he can absorb that many minutes. He's a remarkably well-conditioned athlete. In many ways, he's a freak of nature. So I think it's welcome for him to ice up and heal some of the bumps and bruises. But if we had to play every other day, he can do it.
Did you give him some practices off, or do you give him rest to same stuff you want?
And all of our leaders have really set the tone from that regard all season long. They've logged big minutes, but they understood for us to build the proper habits and teamwork. They've got to be out here working with all the other guys. We didn't go extremely long. It's not a training camp practice today, but we did. It's important that we continue to drill and work on our habits. You cannot take them for granted, particularly in a series like this.
Erik, you guys, I believe, have an 8-game home win streak going. Has there been any common thread in the victories, whether it's energy or defense or the guys other than the big three succeeding?
I don't know. So now you have two forces going against each other. All they talk about is how they've never lost 2 in a row. We haven't lost here at home. I think all of that is probably irrelevant. The two teams are so competitive with good road records. They've proven they can win on the road. It'll still come down to those keys that we've been talking about for the last 2 games. And we can't take our home record or home energy performances for granted. We have to come out ready for the mental and physical grind. It will be an enduring battle.
Anything you said that you will soon?
We all hope it'll be great, and we anticipate that it will be. He's come such a long way, and like I said yesterday, most professional athletes would not have pushed that hard and been so committed to try to come back this year. And a lot of players physically wouldn't be able to do it. So he will earn whatever reception he gets tomorrow. We're all pleased that he's able to contribute. However, he's able to do it, for us. I don't know what we can expect from him other than intangibles and the championship part.
How did Haslem's body respond to so many minutes on the floor? How many minutes would you anticipate playing him?
Well, I think we're fortunate to have the 3 days, probably more so for him than anybody else. But he's making progress. He's been putting together back-to-back days now for over 2 weeks. So the 2 days rest are good for him. He was able to go full speed today, and he'll be able to do that as well tomorrow.
How much did the boards hurt you guys in game 1 and those first few minutes of game 2? Was that your primary focus when you stepped on the court?
I think so. Definitely my focus. I wasn't focused on anything but helping my team get on the boards and defend. I didn't imagine myself scoring 13 points and getting in dunks and anything like that. And that's going to be my focus going into game 3. Hit the boards and defend, and let everything else take care of itself.
It's almost easier for you to score when you're so focused on defense and rebounding.
I think so. I think when you focus on scoring, that's when you make it tough on yourself. Focus on other things and let the game come to you, and that's what I did. It's been a lot of hard work. I've been in the weight room every day, basically. I've been 6 days a week, and I'm only off 1 day. And it's been like 3 days upper body, 3 days lower body, and it's been hard. I've never dedicated so much time to the weight room. And that's a tribute to Bill. And even when the guys were out of town, I still had to come in and work out. It's a long process. Long process.
In a way,
particularly for you, it's a weird thing after 3 days.
Yeah.
Like a stroke.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have 3 days off. Well, obviously, I know we won't, going further into the series, but I know I'll be fine, regardless of the fact. I think, even though we didn't practice the day after the game and I didn't do anything yesterday, I still kind of gauged just to see how I feel and see if I had to play, if I could have, and I felt like I could have.
How does the additional meeting change things for you?
It's pretty much the same. It's just talking to him a little bit more about where to be in the spots on the court just sometimes because some things are still fresh for him. But other than that, it's just Same thing, same spots, same rotations, and getting the ball in the same places.
Does this series kind of show the difference between Eastern Conference and Western Conference basketball?
Well, I mean, it's not going to be that many 100-point games. I mean, the Western Conference, those guys, they have so much firepower on their team. They focus on scoring the basketball. It's the other way around with us. I think with both teams, we do have scoring talent, but it's just two different philosophies.
How gritty and grimy could this series end up getting, do you think?
It'll get tougher as the series goes on. I mean, we're already at Game 3, and 4 and 5 aren't far behind. So nobody wants to lose. Everybody wants to win, and we're going to have to take away their offensive rebounding if we want to win, and that's going to be extremely tough. So we're going to have to win this game by any means necessary.
Vital is it's the overall success of everything. The fact that the entire all 15 have stayed loose. I mean, we see you guys with Eddie after every practice up here, and he's real loose and both amples, jumping around. We've got guys that aren't necessarily getting minutes. How key is that?
We got a true professional team. Look at Denver, he started a lot of games for us. E-House has played some big games for us, made big shots for us. Guys are not particularly playing right now, but their spirit, and they come in every day at practice and help us get better and play this game situation. So when you have true professionals, they don't. It's not about the eye, it's about the we, and they understand that. We respect that to the full, being in that situation.
You have to play back to the postseason. There's no way you have to play 45 minutes a game. It would never happen. But the time that you get off, it definitely helps the body to recover. But also at the same time, it's whatever it takes, honestly, in the postseason. So, I feel like personally, if I'm not out there hurting the team while I'm out there playing big minutes, then I feel like I should be on the floor. If I'm out there and I'm dogging, I'm not playing at a high level defensively, and I'm not helping the team, I'm playing these big minutes, then I should come out and sit on the bench. So, me just being in good shape, and me continue to, when I'm on the court, just try to help the team as best possible, best way possible.
When you go home, you make a concerted effort, both of you guys, over these last couple of days, to stay off your legs, not do really anything. I know you got to work out here, but
yeah, I mean, we do a good job of it. I mean, you don't want to step your legs too much. You don't want to become sluggish. So, we got out a little bit yesterday and had lunch, got out into the city a little bit, but at night you just try to get off your legs as much as possible. But it's a fine line because you don't want to get out of rhythm. So we come in here get work in during the day, and then we try to practice.
Two teams in one win. You don't get to East Conference Finals, so you don't have that we had as them being a first year season. You don't really want it. So after every game, like I said, you expect the body to feel like you just went through a battle. That's what it's been feeling like.
How is the series matching up with
Defense. Eastern Conference is known as a defensive kind of. You think of West Conference, you think of open, showtime type of stuff. And in East Conference, you think of the Detroit Pistons, Chicago Bulls. You think of the teams that we had in East Conference that won championships. Think about the defensive tenacity.
Do you ever wish that you were playing in the West?
I'm fine. I had my chance in the West. I didn't go nowhere. I like these.
Take home court. That's what it's about. They talk about they haven't lost 2 games in a row. So we're going to protect home court and we're trying to come out with a win. So we'll see what happens. Something has to do. You ask somebody how tattoo feels, you can't really explain that to them. You got to actually be under the needle. So you got to be under the boards to actually, it's a grind down there. You got to be physically, mentally strong to want to be down there and to actually come up with the rebound. There's times where you be down there battling and you still don't get the rebound. So, you got to be physical for one, and then you got to be mentally strong as well.